All right, let's cut through the noise for a second. How many times have you introduced yourself by what you do instead of who you are? Hi, I'm insert name, and I'm a teacher, I'm a mom, I'm a business owner. We do it on autopilot, right? No second thought. But let's stop and ask the real question. Who the hell are you without the labels? Think about it. We get so caught up in those roles, the titles, the expectations, that we forget they're just pieces of the puzzle. They're not the whole damn picture. So let me ask you again, who are you without the labels? Most of us are walking around carrying labels we didn't even sign up for. They were handed to us like luggage at a baggage claim. Here, hold this. And we just carried them, no questions asked. Maybe someone told you as a kid that you're too sensitive, and that label stuck like glue. Or you were the smart one, the responsible one. Sound familiar? Here's the kicker. Even the good labels can put you in a box, because the second you step outside of that box, people get uncomfortable. But guess what? Their comfort isn't your responsibility. Let me get personal for a second. For years, I wore the label of people pleaser like it was a damn badge of honor. I'd say yes when I really wanted to scream no. I'd laugh at jokes that made me cringe. I stayed in rooms and relationships way too long. Why? Because I thought being agreeable made me lovable. If I made life easier for everyone else, they'd stick around. Spoiler alert. That is not how it works. Let me hold your hand as I say this. People pleasing isn't love. It's fear. Fear of rejection, fear of not being enough, fear of taking up too much space. And here's the hard truth. That label, it wasn't serving me. It was keeping me small, keeping me exhausted, keeping me disconnected from my real self. When I finally decided to peel off that label, game changer. I stopped abandoning myself to make other people comfortable. I started setting boundaries, and guess what? The right people stayed. And let me tell you, when you start showing up as your real self, that's when you attract the right people. The people who see you, love you, and respect your boundaries. And that, my friend, is the best damn feeling. Okay, so let's break this down. If you are feeling stuck, it's time to start shedding some labels, okay? Ask yourself, what labels have I been carrying? Where did they come from? Do they still feel true? Because half the time, we're dragging around stories that aren't even ours. They're stories that someone else put on us. Listen, you're allowed to evolve. You're allowed to rewrite the narrative. You're allowed to say, you know what? That label doesn't fit me anymore. So here's what I want you to do today. Grab a piece of paper and write down all the labels you've been carrying, the good, the bad, all of it. Then go through that list and ask, is this true? Do I want it to define me? What is the truth underneath this label? For every label that no longer feels right, cross it out and write something new, something that feels true to who you are right now. This isn't about erasing your past. It's about making space for your future. Here's the bottom line. You get to decide who you are, not society, not your family, not your past. So, who are you without the labels? That's the question I want you to sit with today, because the second you let go of who the world told you to be, you make space for the person you were always meant to be. Thanks for spending this time with me. If this message hit home, tap the like button. It tells me that we're on the same page. And hey, don't be shy. I want to hear from you. What's one label you're ready to let go of? Drop it in the comments. Let's start a conversation about showing up as our real selves, not who the world tells us to be. See you in the next video.